Hello again and welcome back to Scott and Wanda's World. Squeaky Chair is back. Fat Ugly Guy's back with another little bullshit beer reviews. Some new beers dropping in to various different supermarkets at the moment. There's some stuff in Sainsbury's. We've got stuff in Tesco that's a little bit older. There's some stuff in Marks and Spencer's. Lidl have dropped some exclusively brewed by various different brewers and breweries around the country. So there's a little trickle of new bits and pieces. The M&S by me, absolutely useless. No point it being there really for beer. It's just got the normal stuff. We've got one a little bit further along the road. I haven't been able to get there. Out on my travels today, popped into one in Wokingham, I think it was, somewhere around that area. Thought I'd have a look and see if they've got any of the new bits and bobs in there. This one, I wasn't that interested, to be completely honest. I was going to pick it up and I was just going to let Wanda have it. But something pricked my interest. Friend of the channel, Mr. Jonathan Brown, Northern Southern Beer Review. So if you don't follow and watch JB, go and give him some love. I'll put a link in the description below. So he reviewed this beer, and he said it was only come out 2-3 days ago, and so it pricked my interest. I thought, right, okay. So we're getting to the nuts and bolts of what Jonathan has said. Don't usually do this sort of thing, but I think he's got a point, and we'll get into why I think he's got a point. And it's from Vocation up in Hebden Bridge, and it's their version. So Naughty and Nice. Hello. Hello. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get all into that. Don't worry. It's I think JB's made a very I've showed Wanda, explained the thing around it, and she's come in with a very valid point, which is she had more valid points than I usually have. So that's yeah, exactly. So it's from Vocation up in Hebden Bridge, and it's one of their versions. So it's a version of their Naughty and Nice Stout, and which is a very nice stout, and it's their chocolate caramel cookie. Coming in at 8% ABV, he's come bouncing out with he's got this toy basketball thing that's got a handle. Anyway, like the can art, it does stand out on the shelf. Can't say it doesn't. Now, you're probably thinking, 2 seconds. You go this squeaky toy, that was just going to drive me mad. So you're probably thinking, well, what's JB said? Well, firstly, go and watch JB's video, and then we'll see if we both agree, because I think he's on to something. So, Vocation's chocolate caramel cookie stout, Naughty and Nice, 8%, new into Marks and Spencer's over the last couple of weeks. Sounds quite familiar. JB said it's basically this, wrapped up in a different pair of trousers. So this is Naughty. This was at Christmas time. Vocation released a celebrations box of beer stouts. They had the Naughty and Nice. There was a Snickers one, a Maltesers one, a Twix one, and a Bounty one, and there might be one more. So the Naughty and Nice, they were hit with a cease and desist by the Mars Group, obviously, for using their intellectual property. Very clever marketing. Well, the beers were okay. I can't say they were fantastic. They were expensive at the time, and we'll get into that in a minute as well. So this one is a chocolate caramel cookie stout. This was a chocolate caramel cookie stout. 8% on your ABV, 8% on the ABV. Let's see what it says on the back as well. Caramel, chocolate and biscuit. Medium bodied stout. This is on this one. Medium bodied stout with a sweet and creamy mouthfeel from lactose, and biscuity, bittersweet chocolate malt profile, milk chocolate aromas, and a lingering salted caramel finish. And on the Naughty and Nice, crunchy cookie and smooth caramel flavours draped in a silky milk chocolate stout, stick 2 fingers up to thirst. So slightly different sort of tasting notes on the back. But I agree with JB. Looking at just the ABV, the name of it, I think, yeah, I'm going to get to that as well. So let's see if it's any good. I didn't mind the Twix one. I thought it was okay. I've got a feeling, as Wanda's just said, they were hit with this cease and desist and had a load of excess stock there to try and get rid of. And this is probably what's happened. So this is in M&S now, £3.50, something like that. So let's have a look. Let's see if it's any good. So the glass, absolutely jet black, finger of tan head on the top. It looks nice. Smells nice as well. So you get that sort of biscuity, wafery, almost cookie-like aroma. There's some chocolate in there. There is a nice sweetness coming from that caramel. Slight hint of the booze. Smells nice. Cheers. It is sweet. The caramel sweetness comes up front. You get that that chocolate, those chocolate notes come in. You get a little bit of very dialed roasted malt. It's not coming through massively, and there is a hint of that booze that is fighting against the sweetness. But I would be absolutely lying if I could sit and say I remember that Twix Stout. We had a night out at the Brewer's Tap shortly before Christmas. I'd had a couple before that one. It does ring true. But it is nice. And at that price range, I think my issue with that is the people that have bought that, the box set for the, whatever it was about 35 quid. Some places were selling those for extortionate value, extortion amounts of money, and ripping people off. I think I paid £5 for them individually. Better priced at £3.50, £3, whatever it was. It's a nice beer. It's a nice beer. I just think they're obviously trying to recoup some of their money. I completely agree with what JB said. I don't think he said that, but I think they are the same beer. They probably left over stocks from the Christmas debacle with the cease and desist, and have tried to recoup a bit of money. And in this day and age, who can actually sort of say they're wrong to do that? Well, we've got breweries going left, right, and centre. So for me, Vocation Chocolate Caramel Cookie Stout, a version of the Naughty and Nice. In Marks and Spencer's at the moment, I'm going to give it a thumbs up because it's a nice beer at a nice price. 8%. You do get a little bit of that 8%. It's not, saying it is fighting against that sweetness ever so slightly, but I don't think you can complain about that. Obviously, we get into the it's not beer anymore. These sort of things. I prefer adjunct done well in a stout than done poorly in an IPA. Personal opinion. But if you've had this, let me know in the comments. If you haven't, and you've got an M&S food hall near you, and you've got £3.50 to go out and spend, and you like a decent sweet stout, why not pick it up? It's okay. I like it. I'm fairly sure Wanda's going to like it. It's her birthday tomorrow. So, wish Wanda a very happy birthday. I'm sure we'll get around to something. So, if you've tried it, I've said all that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. There's a subscribe button over there somewhere if you're that interested and that inclined. And me, Wanda. See you very soon.